Do you have the habit of putting things off to the last minute? Well, you are not alone. Some of us are guilty of procrastination at some point of our lives. Hello family, my name is Gladys Ajoke and welcome to my channel. So in my two previous videos, the first one I asked question that what can you see in this year? What's going to make this year different from last year? And you see in this life, to make the invisible visible, that means the ideas, those dreams that you have to set goals, you have to set plans. And after setting plans, you have to act upon it, because setting plan or having goals without acting upon it, it is just waste of our time. So I moved on to procrastination, and procrastination equals waste of time. According to studies, procrastination comes out of fear of failure or possible rejection. And to some of us, it is not even rejection or failure that is the problem. We know what we want to do. We know we are capable of doing this thing. It is just that we are reluctant to doing it. And for some of us that fear rejection or even failure or negative results, you want to try this thing, but you are afraid that you are going to be rejected or get negative results. As at that time that you're having that negative results or reports, you feel like, am I the only one having this problem? Like the whole problem or this all is upon you? No, it is not only you, and it is even okay to try and fail. Take the lessons from the failure, re-strategize, and fire back than not trying at all. Because when you know you can do this thing and you conceive it in your heart day and night, every day, I can do it, and that person, and you are not doing it, the guilt is there. So today, we are going to be looking at why we should kill those excuses and take action now. Because in this life, you need to take risk, and in taking risk, you need faith. So when you procrastinate and you say you're having faith, or you believe, you are two parallel lines. Your faith and this procrastination thing is not aligning. So procrastination will help you waste time, why faith has to be acted upon now. So let's see why we should not procrastinate. If you procrastinate, you tend not to have sense of accomplishment often. You have yourself to blame. You have the guilt of, why have I not started earlier? Why did I not even do it at all? Why didn't I even try? Let me see where it's going to take me to or get me into. Let's use students as an example. You know, at the end of a certain period of your study, you're going to be sitting for an exam, and you kept on not reading or studying for that examination, or you are reluctant, you do not do it adequately, study adequately for it. And the day of examination comes, here you are in the examination hall with your questions before you, and you feel, if I have read enough, if I have studied enough, if I have started studying earlier, I would have done better in answering these questions, in tackling these questions. That is the guilt you get when you feel reluctant, or you are kind of lazy in doing some things that ought to be done at the appropriate time. And another thing is, you have an idea, but you are reluctant in doing it. Then all of a sudden, somebody else working on that same idea that you have set, or you are going to work on, because you are reluctant or you are kind of procrastinating your own time of action. And at the end of the day, this person probably started, he failed, take his or her lessons from it, fire back, and then you are there. How I wish I started earlier. I wish I would have done better than this person. So the guilt of not doing that particular thing that you're supposed to do will be there, and then the process of the sense of accomplishment. But if you act upon what you have, it is not too late. It is never too late for everybody. You have that idea, you have that plan, you have the goals that you want to work upon. It is good that you start now, and at the end of the day, you feel accomplished that you have done something for yourself. The second reason why you should kill that excuse and dive into action is because of your dreams and goals. You see, the waiting game will make you lose the chance of making your dreams come to pass in life. And do not wait for a perfect time. Get started. You will get perfect along the way, because if you think you can just wake up one day and dive into action and become productive and everything will magically fall in place, it might not happen that way. You might have to experience some difficulties along the line that you have to fix. So in this way, you may get discouraged. For some people who do not have that tenacity to keep on pushing ahead. So when you start early and you just to forget about everything around you that is giving you the excuse of not starting, because of that, your dreams and your goals, because you cannot afford to be a loser in this area. You are created for a specific reason, so you cannot afford to be a loser and not fulfill that reason. Moving on to the third reason, it kills your productivity. Procrastination equals time wasted. You see, if you do not push yourself to get some things done, you will not know how much you can accomplish in a day or even in a year. So you need to stop underestimating yourself and dive into action. Let's take for someone who have a presentation to present maybe next week, and you are not getting ready, you are not preparing, you are not putting on time, you are not putting on effort or practicing for some minutes or even an hour before the D-Day, and maybe a day to that time or even midnight, then you come up with your presentation. You will not perform the way you will perform if you have been preparing earlier before that time. So you do not need to procrastinate any longer. You can discipline yourself or structure your life by putting in few minutes. Let's say I'm going to be doing 30 minutes every day. From there, you progress to more minutes, and you progress into hours. Do not underestimate yourself. You do not know what you can achieve in life. Take that. Inadequate preparation will affect your performance, which will get you poor results. So dears, give everything that you have to the cause that is yours. Take the bull by the horns and work hard. For every one of us, God has given us talents, potentials, or gifts. So what are you doing to unleash these talents, the potentials or gifts that God has given you? And what are you doing to not make it to remain on the ground? What are you doing to make it shine all over the world? Do have a fabulous day, and see you in my next video. Bye.